Hey everybody, Rich Lang with Prep You down in the bunker. Hey, the other day I was perusing the internet, like I like doing, checking out all the other prepper websites and survivalist websites and different sites. Some of the news sites I like to look at, and some of the guys that have websites that were former CIA agents and FBI agents that put out a lot of really good information. And I came across this one list. It's called the 5 things you should never leave home without. Basically, it's 5 things that you should carry. Kind of interesting list. And I was looking at it, and basically all the lists that we've talked about have all these things. And I get their point. This is a great, very basic uh, type of list that you can keep with you. Um, well, without going into any detail, let's just go over the list. So, 5 items you should always carry: a triple sensor solar digital watch. Um, Triple sensor. What is a triple sensor? Basically, gives you altitude, barometer, temperature, and it's got a compass in it, and it might even tell you time since it is a watch. A pocket watch. 3 inches is good. 4 to 5 inches is ideal. A butane lighter. A micro LED flashlight, and hand sanitizer. They said wipes or bottles. I would prefer bottle. Bottle's just easier to you know keep together. So I just kind of put a few ideas here together, and I just happen to have a triple sensor watch. It's got a compass on it, barometer, um, temperature. It's 72 degrees in my basement right now. A little warm, but it's been warmer outside. So um, I never wear it. Um, I like my Timex. Takes a licking and keeps on ticking. For those of you that are old enough to remember that. You don't really need that watch. They're kind of expensive. I mean, they start at about $120 and up. Obviously, it's an adventurer's watch. Mountain climbers, serious hikers, and stuff like that will have a watch like that. There's really no reason to have anything like that. You can take care of that by having a simple little, you know, thermometer, that you can carry. This is a matter of fact. This also has a compass on it, and it does work quite well, and a wind chill chart on the back. So you could have that, and you could just carry a compass with you. If you don't want to carry this, it's all nicely handled, and then just have a regular watch. Although, which I notice a lot of people don't even wear watches anymore because of the cell phone or smartphone. Can't even call it a cell phone. That's nobody ever uses it to make phone calls anymore. The other thing, pocket knife. Here's a nice one. It's got a nice long blade. It's nice and locking. Um, it's nice to have. It's a folding pocket knife. Obviously, it's not a real sturdy knife. Not like a knife that has I think they call it a full tang, where the metal's all the way through and the handle just goes over the metal of the knife itself. You can have a nice smaller knife, nice like this. This is not ideal. It's only a couple inches, but it's nice to have. This happens to have been my father's Boy Scout knife. Or if you really want to get creative, you can go Swiss Army. Thank you, Shiloh. Butane lighters. Butane lighters are easy. Just the disposable ones like this. Believe it or not, the butane will dissipate over time out of these, so just be careful. You could also go with one that you would have to fill with butane. Zippos, kind of nice. I like to add with that all the time. Make sure you've got some tinder or some paper. It's always good to have. Micro LED flashlight. Here's one that, the NRA gave me for free for signing up for something, probably subscription. So you've got that. You can go a little bit larger. What I also like to have, which I don't have them with me right now, is you can get the little small ones that you can put on your keychain, because those are really nice, especially when it's dark and you can't see to turn the key. But get a good one, because the real small cheap ones are not very bright. Get something a little bit bigger. I've seen them about yay big or so for your keychain. If you like that. Hand sanitizer, obviously easy. Just a little bottle of hand sanitizer is always nice to have around at all times. So that, I mean, that's the 5 things: your triple sensor watch, your pocket knife, your butane lighter, your micro LED flashlight, and your hand sanitizer. This is all well and good, but we're prepared. We're preppers. We go beyond that. So I've got a couple lists here, and I got a bag here I want to show you real quick. So it's like I listed like my everyday carry light. If I have, you know, my firearm with extra magazines, a knife, a flashlight, a compass, gloves, life straw, emergency blanket, duct tape on a pen, and a first aid kit. And that first aid kit is what you feel comfortable with having with you. And then here's something else. Things I always carry. And this is a great list. Above and beyond some of that stuff, your ID. Always have with you at least 2 IDs at all time, because that's what they're going to ask for. At least 1 credit card, 1 debit card. You don't know when they're going to work or not. Cash. You should always at least, very least, have $100 in cash on you at all times. Again, a compass, a knife, and or your conceal weapon, or just any kind of firearm that you have, with extra magazines, phone numbers and lists of important numbers, just in case your cell phone doesn't work. And you should probably have change with you. I don't even know if there are pay phones anymore, to be honest with you. But you need that list of numbers if you can get to a landline if the cell signal's down. Because how many of you remember all those phone numbers? You don't, because they're just in your phone. Important and highly used websites, the IDs and passwords, could be banking, could be anything. If it's something that's important to you, you make sure you have that listed. Extra house and vehicle door key. You can get door keys made. You don't have to have all the special, you know, fob and all that kind of stuff. It's just an extra door key to get you into your car, because a lot of this stuff you're not going to carry on you into a building. Some buildings, especially in the state of Illinois, you can't go anywhere with your concealed weapon, concealed firearm, so you have to leave it in the trunk of your car. You got to leave it somewhere in your car locked up. If you lose your keys, at least be able to get in to the door and then hit the trunk button to get to your stuff, if that's where you're going to keep it. Water, always have water on you at all times. Paper and pencil or pen. You might need to write notes, or, you know, if something happens, you're not going to remember a lot of stuff, so you want to write down what went on. And like I said, a flashlight, and then a the key ring size ones. But we've talked about different carry bags, and I have several. And this is the one that I prefer right here. It's not very big. It always goes with me wherever I go. And just to show you how much stuff you can get into a bag like that, here's the contents list. Go figure. So the contents list for this bag is, I mean, it's pretty extensive. So let me tell you what we have in the bag. A firearm with 3 magazines. I've got pepper spray, a knife, a multi-tool, duct tape approximately 10 feet wrapped around a pen. You can also get smaller rolls of duct tape to fit in there. Life straw always. Lighter, matches, and fire starters. You can buy the fire starters at any camping store. It's just nice to have. It's all sealed up and nice and neat. Water bottle with water in it. At least 1 emergency blanket. There's probably 2, I believe. Extra reading glasses, because you can see I need reading glasses. Maybe some of you do, some of you don't. If you have prescription glasses, you should have an extra set of prescription glasses in there. Even if it's your old prescription, it should be in that bag. Sunglasses, winter and summer, especially winter. If it's snowy out, snow blindness comes really quick. I have work and shooting gloves in there. I have 2 handkerchiefs, toe and hand warmers. I have some oil wipes, Remington oil wipes for my firearm in case it gets wet. At least 4 energy bars. I have 5-hour energy drink in there. Extra clothes. I've got 2 pairs of socks. I have a winter cap and winter gloves. In my first aid kit, I have Band-Aids, Neosporin, 4x4s, 5x6s, 2 rolls of Kling, Moleskin hand sanitizer, hand cream, 2 cold packs, and then I have Advil, Aleve, aspirin, Tylenol, Tums, and my meds. You can put them in a film canister. You don't have to have a lot in there. And then what I do on the outside, I put what it is, what shape and color it is, and the expiration date. So you just read down. I've used it for, you know, co-workers at work, even that have wanted, hey, you got any Aleve? Yeah, I got Aleve. And then I always make sure that on a monthly basis that I fill it up, or if I know that I've used it, you fill it up again. There's also a small trauma kit in there, which includes quick clot, tourniquet, 2 Israeli Band-Aids, paramedic scissor kits, and there actually is a suture kit in there too, because you never know where you're going to be. So, I mean, this is the everyday carry small, at least my get home bag is what I call it. My bug out bag is right here, 1 of 3. So that's it. I mean, it doesn't take a lot to have everything you need, anywhere from the 5 things that you should always carry to your get home bag. But that's it. Hope that helped you out. Obviously, you're going to make your kit the way that you want to. This is just, you know, something to get a conversation going with yourself, that you have these things, especially now with the winter coming on. You want to make sure that your vehicle is set up for the winter. That's it. As always, hey, I hope you subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please pass this on if you're a subscriber or just a friend that's getting these videos. Pass it on to friends that you think. Everybody on your list. I'd appreciate it. We're up to 157 subscribers, I think, which, yeah, I'm not burning up the internet, but it's really nice to have. So if you like the video, please like it. Comment on it also. We also appreciate comments. YouTube likes it when their video gets comments and when the video is watched all the way to the end. That's very important. Check us out on Facebook. We are PrepU. We try to put updates every once in a while when videos are coming out. But for now, like we always say, be aware of your surroundings and be prepared to be on your own for up to 72 hours. Federal, state, and local governments will tell you that. And I, as a former fireman, will also tell you that we may not be able to get to you right away. So make sure that you have enough to survive for you and your family. But another thing we always say, and we always like to close out our videos, is prep like your life depends on it, because we really know that it really does. Thank you very much, and have a good day.